Hi guys, good evening from Lagos, Nigeria. You are welcome to the show Intimate Talk with Blessing podcast that happens every Sunday night by 8 p.m. on YouTube. I am your host, Blessing Philip Ashalie, that has been dishing out hot topic for you for the past 1 year. So tonight, guys, I will be dishing out relationships nugget for you. I'm going to be talking to the ladies and the guys, but I'm going to really emphasize on the ladies because I feel the ladies are more pressurized in being in a relationship. Unlike the men, even though the men would want to have good relationship, they have a very nice way of bottling up their emotions and you perceive it from far. Unlike the ladies that, when they feel I think I need to be in a relationship, and you can actually perceive it from them like miles away, unlike the guys. So I want you to sit back, relax. But before I go on, have you subscribed? My goodness, you've not subscribed? Please subscribe. Then click on the notification bell for more videos that I'll be dropping every Sunday too. So let's get talking. Remember, tonight is all about relationship nugget. So there's no specific topic. I just give it to you as the spirit leads, and whichever word works for you, you grab it. So let's get talking. Dear single ladies, trying to persuade anybody to love you is like trying to teach a pig to appreciate beauty and cleanliness. It's impossible and pointless. Woo! Hi. You don't need to persuade anyone to love you. You know that, right? Yeah, you do not need to persuade anyone to love you. Any man that loves you, you will know. And you're not even going to stress yourself. Have you tried to be in a wrong relationship where everything you think you're doing right to the person sees it as wrong, like all shades of wrong? It's impossible and pointless trying to prove to someone like, oh, you have to love me. You really have to love me because I'm nice. No, you have to wait for the person that will see your worth, that will know your value, that will not want to do life without you. It's a win-win. So let's continue. Now, ladies, you're too precious to beg for love. A man who truly loves you will pursue you and not treat you like trash. Don't waste your valuable time trying to convince, persuade, or beg anyone to love you. Any man that takes you for granted will eventually take advantage of you. Interestingly, it's really happening. Like I'm not making this up. It's really happening. When you're too available, the men will always ride on you, especially when the man is not interested. He will always take. People love to take, especially when you're trying to give out to someone that doesn't really love you or even value you at all. He will definitely take, and it's not going to feel sorry. And at the end of the day, by the time you realize, you feel so used. You feel so, how did I get here? But I always know that as a woman or as a lady, you will know when a man loves you and when a man doesn't love you. It's always there. You just choose to ignore the signs. And when you ignore the signs, you just be like, you know what? Everything's going to happen. What's going to be is going to be, and all that. You can change it. You can avoid that heartbreak. You can avoid that breakfast by valuing yourself. That's it. Now, let me really talk about value. Now, we have different things, or which emphasis am I going to use? I'm trying to look for a product that are the same I'm not going to call names. Now let's assume, okay, let me just use milk, milk. Now that's some milk that is, let me just assume, I'm not going to call names. That's some milk that is about 1,000 naira, and that's some milk that is 5,000 naira. Each has different customers, and each will be making their profit one way or the other. There is always somebody that is ready to take the price tag. Now that's the way you should carry yourself. Are you cheap or are you expensive? And let me not use that cheap and expensive. It's the value. It's the same milk, it's the same ingredient. The difference is the tag. The difference is the value. The difference is the price. Okay, now I've gotten a perfect example. Now we know the eatery. Yes, let's use the eatery as an example. The eatery and we know the regular mama put, the people that sell food on the road. Both sell food, both sell everything nice, both sell drinks, both sell water. But the difference is the price. At the mama put, you can just walk in and say, oh, I want rice 100 naira, I want fish 100 naira, I want plantain 50 naira, 250. But in the eatery there's a fixed price. Hello, a plate is about 4,000 and it comes with a whole lot of juicy things and everything in it. That's just the difference. Now that's a perfect example for us to pull through. And now let's look at the content. It's the same rice, right? Good. It's the same fish or meat they use, right? Good. Now look at the content. As a lady, look at yourself. What are you bringing to the table? What do you carry? Do you know that a man can perceive a woman of wisdom and a woman of chaff? Let me just put it that way. I'm not insulting anyone, but by the way you respond, by the way you act, by the way you talk, a man can tell from afar, I can't mess with this one, or this one, I'll just play with her and pass. That's it about value. So you have to learn to value yourself. Okay, now never grant a man access to your heart when you know he takes it for granted. A man who truly loves you will die for you, not seek to harm you. And very important, Jesus knows you are worth dying for, and that settles it. That's it. Do you need me to repeat it again? Of course I will. Jesus knows you're worth dying for, and that settles it. The more reason you can't settle for less, no matter what. When I mean settling for less, I mean settling for emotional abuse, emotional damage, trying to fit into where you know you're not going to be happy for the rest of your life. That's what I mean. You were worth dying for, and that settles it. So after he has finished dying for you, don't go and settle for nonsense. That's just the main point. Don't settle for nonsense. Okay, and you will definitely in this life, you will meet girls that are more beautiful than your girlfriend. That's to the guys. And for the ladies, you're going to meet men that are more richer and more handsome than your own boyfriend. But contentment is the key to a successful relationship. I'm talking to both the male and the female. Contentment is key for both relationships. Before you go looking for that rich person you want to date, for that rich person or that cute person, are you worth it? Are you up to that standard? Are you really ready for that? Because at the end of the day, it's going to look like a leech relationship where one is eating up from the other, when it's meant to be like two people complementing each other at the end of the day. See, and again, if you feel you can get a better deal elsewhere, or you're not content with what you have, please set the poor girl or guy free. There's no management in relationships. That's for the guys. You know you really don't like this person. Yes, I know a woman, once she needs something, she will try all her best to make sure she gets it. No matter what, she's going to get it. But the man is just there to take. Like I said, a man, if you like offer him your body 100 times, he's going to do it 100 times. But you know what he wants. It doesn't matter the style, or it doesn't matter however or wherever. He doesn't want you. That's it. So, when as a guy, if you have the fear of God, you know this girl is trying her best, but you know you do not love this person, please set her free than setting her up for heartbreak. It takes two to tango. Okay, and at the end of the day, everybody will be alright. See, the person you loved when you started dating or when you started relationship, that very first person you dated, in some rare cases where they end up with getting married to the same person now, and you broke up with the person, or there was a heartbreak and breakfast was served, and at the end of the day, are you not still alive? Did you die? Didn't you move on? That's it. You're definitely going to move on at the end of the day. So that's it. So release them. Everybody will be fine last at the end of the day. Now, to the concluding part to both male and the female is that you should never ever lower your standard or settle to be an option in a relationship, and don't put him or her first if he's putting you second. I've said it before. I cannot be treating you like jollof rice and you're treating me like gari. You know the way. Am I even saying the right thing? Or am I illustrating it very well? Let me change it I can do this. Don't put someone in a billboard when the person is putting you as a poster. You know how poster is now? Like all those tracks we share. That's how the person sees it. But you see the person as a billboard. Billboard, the whole world will see. The whole world will know that, oh man, billboard adverts is awesome because you don't know who's going to drive at that particular time. You shall get the message out there. And the normal poster, they will just put on the gate. It's different. The advert is different. So when you're in that kind of situation, you're going to regret it, because at the end of the day, you end up feeling like you're used, because you give your all to try to make it work, and to the person, you're not doing anything. The person is not saying that. The person is just having fun, catching cruise with your life. Person where Jesus don't die for, you let her catch cruise with your life. See, I've changed to PG, no vex. Don't try it. It's not nice. So, and most time people go through this process because they're too lonely. They're like, oh, I can't stay alone. Occupy your mind with different things. Go to work, come back, get new hobbies, watch plenty series on Netflix, chill, hang out with friends, look for something to do to take your mind off it. Not because of loneliness. You can't settle with someone that usually beat you up, or someone that cannot even show you to his friends, talk more of his family members, or someone that cannot even show you off. There's always hiding you. The person will be like, okay, when the person tell you, see, my family, we're having a party. I want you to come, but I'll be busy that day. I'll be serving food, I'll be doing this, so I don't want you to come. And you think it's normal. No, the person is using you. One is the person is not hiding. Yes, where the opportunity they have is or when the relationship is only indoors. Oh, let's keep it private, okay? When people see us too much, they want to break our relationship. That's a lie. The person has someone already that is already flaunting, and the family know you. They'll be pitying for you, but they will not tell you that they're actually feeling sorry for you. So don't be in that kind of situation, okay? Don't let loneliness or a need for attention allow you to be a booty call, a side chick, a side guy, or the main woman or man, because all are degrading and make you seem desperate. You deserve so much better. So don't get stuck in a rut, always doing for someone who doesn't do for you, because you lose yourself in the process. You lose yourself, you lose your joy, the things and people that make you most happy in the process. Meaning, relationships should not be a 50-50. Believe it or not, both people should be giving their 100%. All. And be their number one priorities to each other. I've spoken a whole lot. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as I did. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Please subscribe. Thank you. And I love you very much. Have a wonderful week. Good night.